Yo, boys, our stocks are up big time. Our stocks are up big time. What's up, Zach? What's up, Wang, Jerry, Guarov? Um, Drawn liquidity Monday equal highs. So we were correct about the weekly power of 3. Obviously, we missed a big portion of the move because it was NFP. If we take out the equal highs, I'm gonna be looking for a TGIF. That's the plan for today, but we'll go over it more in detail after. Yeah, I think Monday highs are gonna get hit today. Anyways, I can transpose these levels 20345. 20345. Just the open of those two candles Thursday and Friday. What was the power of 3 concept? Can you elaborate? Yep, I will go over everything. Just give me a second to transfer some of these levels. So we have the weekly, the high. I will mark that out in black. Just give me one sec because I'm a little behind here. Because I want to switch over to the micro charts. So you guys can see the key levels that I'll be marking up here. So the weekly CB high, the weekly CB low. And we have the daily CB high up here. I wouldn't expect it to go higher than the daily CB high. That's like the maximum daily CB high. What are your thoughts? Up? I'll go over it, guys. Give me a sec. What's up, everybody? Gotta mark out my key levels first. I'm a little behind because I have everything marked out here. But I wanna, we can get rid of most of this actually. And let me just mark out the new week opening gap. That's the last thing, and then we're ready. We have 10 minutes. We're good on schedule too. Press the likes. Good morning. Come on. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you as always. So quick way to get your new day opening gap is just go to the Friday, skip. Oh shoot, I went to the wrong day. Go to the Monday. So see, I'm gonna skip fast forward to Monday, go to the 1 minute chart, and it'll be right there. There's your new week opening Wait, that's not a new week opening app. Where is this shit, bro? Okay, it's over here. This is our new week opening gap. The same level, huh? Where we closed. Opened. Closed here. Close here. Open there. I think that's everything. And then Monday's high is the drawn liquidity, right? So we can just, I mean, it's pretty much the weekly SIBI low. I guess we can mark out Monday's high. We'll just mark it out with a green line. So we know, we don't have to even label it. It's just where we think price is gonna go. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let's answer some questions. What are thoughts? Thoughts are going up. I'm thinking up, and then maybe we can get a TGIF, but we'll see. Thoughts are up. Could be down then up. I'm not gonna long from here, but where do I think price is gonna go today? I think it's gonna go up. What's up, Les? Good morning, brother. Gold will continue with bullish momentum once it taps the daily fair value gap. Sounds are up. Sounds smart to me. I'll quickly go over gold. Okay, very consolidated. If we just took out the lows, then I'd expect up. Okay, we took out the lows, I'd expect up. I'd wait to see if this inverses or if we form a 15-minute fair value gap. Just because it's pretty consolidated. Probably gonna stay inside the range, so 4 hour. I'd expect it to go up probably. Maybe take the equal highs out. And then it would be in line with NASDAQ, right? So someone asked me why was I thinking power of 3 this week? Very simple power of week in my opinion. So this is your key level. This is the weekly fair value gap. Look at the days. So Monday. So our targets, let's do it like this, just for simplicity's sake. Monday, consolidation, right? Tuesday, we took previous day high, and then we tapped the weekly fair value gap. Okay, so now we only went up. So we went up a little bit, but we didn't manipulate any key level. But we did come into a weekly bullish fair value gap right here on Tuesday. So now I'm expecting Tuesday low of week or Wednesday maybe. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I don't know how much. That's the power of 3, right? We opened, right? Tuesday low into the weekly fair value gap, and then from there you're expecting a new high. So we're expecting this high to get taken. That's pretty much it, right? We called the Tuesday low of week, and then the SMT here confirmed. So there's an SMT here. So that confirmed for me. These equal highs. I think we're gonna take those out today. No short. My NFP protocol is wait till 10. Can this be a valid breaker block on its second test? Yes, it's still valid because we didn't take out the sell side. However, there's a breaker block right here. So if I wouldn't even enter here. What I would do is if you think there's a still potential chance to go lower, just enter off right here. Look at that beautiful breaker. Inversion fair value gap, order block, tapped right there, breaker block, tapped right there. It's just a lot cleaner than this because this is it's hard to trust this. This is hard to trust. We have relative equal lows. This is hard to trust. So I would have taken the setup here. After price comes here, you break even and you can target sell side because this is not 2R. It's not a good TP. But you can break even after we take here and then hope for sell side. That's what I would do. Well, it's also the 15-minute time frame, so you don't have to enter. If you're entering on the 15-minute time frame, sure, but you can go down to the 1 minute and see what happens there. But yes, the breaker is valid. It's the order block as well. because we didn't take out any sell side. So what's up, Amit? You're new here. Welcome, brother. Welcome. You're always welcome. So yeah, I think gold's gonna go up. What was the power 3 concept? Hopefully that makes sense now. How was it the order block? I got you. You ready? I'll show one time. You said this is gold 50-minute, right? Let me just go to the 50-minute chart. Where is this? Oh, perfect. So this is a breaker block in itself. That's a breaker. This is an order block. Oops. That's an order block. This is also an order block right here. So look at the hourly. It probably makes sense. See? That's your hourly order block. 50 minutes, same thing. Tapped in, went down. Sell side liquidity was all the way down here. In this case, if I took this trade, I would have broke even after taking these relative equal lows. Unless you could have found good risk to reward. Because this is like your minimum draw liquidity. Unless you found good risk to reward, then you can TP here. But if not, then you just TP at sell side. And when I say sell side, like you could even do like the wick, the body of the wick, right? Like right here. You don't have to hold it all the way. But yeah, this is an order block. This is also an order block. That's just one way to see it, right? You could use the breaker, you can use the inversion, right? You can use this inversion right here. Reclaimed bearish fair value gap. You can use this inversion right here. Market sell. It's all the same. Like whatever you see. Me personally, what I would have done is I would have said, okay, we came back to the order block, which is OTE on the hourly, I believe. That might be OTE. I don't know, is it? One more minute, and we're going to NASDAQ. We came back to 50%, so not OTE, but we pretty much had a retracement, and then I'd wait for confirmation. The confirmation is the breaker. In this case, I would have taken the breaker. I would have taken the breaker. Stop loss goes to the fair value gap, second candle. Target this low, break even after this low, and then target the sell side. That's it. There's no point in taking anything off here. It doesn't make sense. All low resistance liquidity. You just take it off at the low. You think previous low is a good dollar for NQ? No, I'm pretty bullish. Previous day low, I don't think we're going down there, brother. Me personally, I don't think we're going down there. I think we're taking out this high for sure, though. All right, we're on NASDAQ. Our protocol's till 10. We're going to wait till 10. We're pretty much going to long towards here. Yeah, I'm going to look for long in 15, yeah. It honestly formed in terms of my protocol pretty nicely. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait for the lower fair value gap, that's for sure. No, I won't take this higher one. I'd wait for a discount or OTE or something. Our stocks are up good. Holy shit. Let me put the line in which I got filled on all my stocks. Just so I can see visually. And then after this, we'll stay on the charts. Everything's gapping up, which is nice. Where can Micron go to? Let me just quickly see this. Previous week's high, 115. Weekly fair value, yeah. All right. Yes, I want to see it move lower. Do you have taken a pair from your new accounts? No, I haven't even gotten them funded. I don't even have them funded yet. The new accounts are halfway to being passed. We got one funded, so I'm on a funded right now. Express 50K. It's brand new. Haven't even taken a trade on it yet. We're looking to pick the first trade today. But I just passed that one 2 days ago. And I didn't trade yesterday because it was pre-NFP. I don't trade pre-NFP. Okay. We're gonna mark out the 15-minute fair value gap and go from there. Simple stuff. If we do happen to come, bro, our stocks are up good. If we do come to the 15-minute fair value gap, I'll probably wait for an SMT. Right now, there is an SMT at like some random given low. Right, so ES tapped in, NASDAQ didn't tap in. No trade. That's no trade for me. If it just goes up, we're gonna look for a TGIF off the 4-hour. And in this case, it won't be using the 4-hour. I should be using like these equal highs. So the weekly CB low, we'll look for a. I'm in love. The 2 years long time. But what is this guy saying, bro? This guy's a lot of M's on my mind. Tapped into the new week opening gap there. Mark out the 50-minute imbalance here. I'm at the 50% level as well. We have a big RTH gap. Oh yeah, I forgot the RTH. Let's mark out the RTH gap. You know what? Let's mark it out with 50% here. Where we opened and where we closed. Yeah, wow, that is a big org gap. This is gonna be very nice and crucial. You could look to short towards here, but it's not my model. I don't trade like that. All right, let's see how these org levels. We're almost at the 75% level. Frick, I forgot to mark out org high. We tapped into the 50-minute fair value gap one tick, and we got a really strong reaction. Oh, I guess I did this the wrong way. I guess this would be 25%, and the other one would be 75. Let's see if we can get a bigger discount. I mean, we literally tapped in one tick. Now this could be your 930 due to swing model, but I'm gonna need more move lower. And usually I like to wait for till 10 anyways, so let's be a little bit patient here. We already did 30-minute free gap, but not on discount. Yeah, 30-minute free value gap. Yep, it formed and we tapped in, but I won't be taking a long from here. Not me personally. You shorting to data load? No, I'm bullish. Definitely bullish. I think we come to the weekly CB low and the Tuesday high. Tuesday high, I think we're gonna make it there. If this was 10 a.m., I would take this as a silver bullet entry, but it's too early for me to take it right now. If it just wants to go, that's it. It goes. Maybe we can take the TGIF. That is a very strong reaction. Yeah, it's very bullish. But, you know, it could be a fake move. Like, we could just be... We have an S&T here now. We took out the relative equal highs. Or we took out the buy side here, minor buy side. So we could see a move lower. If we get a breaker then in the macro, I'll take that long. That'll be a valid long for me. We're looking to risk 200 today. Watch these candles, 25 points. So it's probably going to be another 3 micro day. Will probably be another 3, maybe 4 micro, but most likely 3. If we get a bullish breaker here and it's inside the macro, I still want to see lower. Like at least 50% of the 15-minute, maybe. I guess we can, let's just mark up the 30-minute fair value gap. We could mark out both. I suppose we could mark out both. Oh, that's too much lines for me. Hell no. We didn't even make it to org 25%. We did take out some sell side on ES. Look at ES compared to NASDAQ, right? We definitely want to wait this out. If we rally now, you think it's manipulation or do you think it's format futility? If we rally now, I think we're probably going to go up here. And then maybe from there we can get a TGIF set up. Explain TGIF. I can't explain all of it. It will be in my book and I'll make a video on it. My TGIF model has 3 criteria. Obviously it's not my model. I just kind of made it towards my liking based off what ICT teaches. But I wait for us to be trading at the weekly high. So we need to take this high out for me to look for a TGIF. That's step 1. Step 2 is rejection from a 4-hour PD ray or higher. In this case, this is a daily PD ray, so it's valid, right? There is a daily fair value gap in there and a weekly, so that counts as a higher time frame PD ray. So once we get there, if we get a reaction, I'll be targeting 20% of the weekly range. So it'll look something like this. So TGIF, I'm gonna look to target 20 to 30% of the weekly range. So we'll be targeting, wait a minute. Oh, it's like gonna be like this. So let's say price comes to the right here. As soon as price takes that high, we're pretty much gonna be targeting, like let's say in this case, the new week opening gap, pretty much. Did ICT really lose to the Robbins Cup? I mean, I don't know. I have no clue. If we get an inversion here on ES, that could be pretty strong. First presentation, fair value gap, by the way. Full delivery there. Bro, look at that perfection. All the way to the new week opening gap low. And then from there higher. Doesn't trade to the second candle low. That's where it would be. Bullish fair value gap. Very nice delivery there. We didn't take out the buy side though. So what do I want to see? I want to see these highs stay open. I want to see a move lower, taking out this low. See how low we can get from there, and then if we can get another rejection. I don't think we're going to get even a discount of the range. That's your dealing range. That's your 1 minute dealing range. The last time we took out a low was over here. That's crazy. This is your higher time frame dealing range. We get a consolidation at the breaker. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Which breaker are you talking about? There's no clean breakers here, in my opinion. We'll just wait till 10, right? That's our protocol anyways. How high can the video go? See if we can get previous month high. If we get another run to all-time highs, that would be gorgeous. Previous month high. All-time high. Where can AMD go? We're almost at previous month high for AMD. Can we get up into here though? If we can get all the way up here, man, we'll be in the fucking money. We gotta wait this consolidation up. Yeah, I entered longs on Micron Technology, bro. What do you know about Micron Technology? What do you know about Micron Technology, bro? I know weekly inversion fair value gap when I see it. Got a pretty good entry there. Monthly chart. Monthly bearish fair value gap. But I like this discount. I like the weekly. Came into this gap. Respected. NASDAQ's bullish. Good news for the company. That's all I need. Gatie stocks model, 100% hit rate. Okay, we're moving lower from org high. I want to see this low get taken. If we get an SMT and it's in the macro and then we get a breaker, I would not mind going long. I would not mind. There's a higher up 15-minute fair value gap. I wouldn't want to see us inverse that. It'd be fine if we inverse it, to be honest. Yeah, usually I like waiting till 10. Usually nothing forms nice till 10 either way, so I end up waiting anyways. Do some journaling. I didn't journal yesterday, so I'm gonna have to go back and do a daily review of price action. And we did not even get the sell side there. Hopefully no one's in a trade right now. I don't see how anyone could be entering one. We do have a war. I'm looking to close. I'm hoping October finishes bullish. We did have a pretty nice manipulation, and we're starting to wick already. We came into the monthly volume imbalance, and we've already started to wick. I feel like that's a really good sign that this candle is going to flip and take previous month high, because previous month low is very far. I don't think we're going to go down 1,000 points. But who knows? Previous month high. It's right there. So I guess that's my higher time frame. On liquidity. Okay. First step would be take out this low. Second step, maybe get 25% of the org. I can use that. I can also use, I mean, ideally we get a little bit more discount, but as long as we take out this sell side, and if we have an S&P, that'd be good too, but we don't have to have one. Validation is tight. This fair value gap is getting run through over and over again. What's up, Ahmed? How are you, brother? I'm good too. Just being patient here, waiting. Vacation was good, my brother. Vacation was good. Yeah. If we get there, it'll be nice. There's a fair value gap there too. But I don't know. It's gonna be like, the thing is, the lower we go, I don't want it to lose heaviness at the same time, you know? Because at a certain point, if it goes too low and we, like, let's say inverse this fair value gap, we got the immediate rebalance, so I do think we should go lower now for a little at least. There isn't going to be any change in the state of delivery though. Like, we're just gonna have to wait for sell side to get taken. Once we take out the sell side, we long the 50-minute fair value gap. What's up, Brian? How are you, my brother? I want to see these highs get, like, not taken. We are creating 1 hour. Yeah, we'll have a 1 hour at 10 a.m. Yes, macro go down. That would be nice. You will be the nice entry. I will be the nice entry. What does that mean? I will be. I will be the entry. I'm looking for, like, I'm looking to take one trade, risk 100. Oh, he said I'll be. I'm the entry in the market. I'm the algo. Sigma. I guess we could take out the highs and then make a move lower into the hourly. You're good, bro. Dude, do you guys think I should trade this funded, or should I? Yeah, let's just trade it. I'm not gonna wait for the others. It's no point. It's not even copy traded anyways. Okay. I want to wait till 10 still, though. You don't have to tap into the hourly though. That's the thing. Like, the best thing that could happen is if we can for somehow consolidate until 10, come back down 10 into the hourly, there's a sell side taken. Okay. If we inverse this, is that a go? Is that a go signal? Let's see. If we inverse this and form a bullish fair value gap, the drive, I'd really have to break even after taking those highs. Because after taking those highs, we could see a retracement. Yeah, let's just be more patient. Let's be more patient here. But it's too close to these relative equal highs anyways. So even if we did inverse this, like I wouldn't even have a good trade towards these relative equal highs. And there's going to be an hourly fair value gap just lingering under us. So I'm cautious that once we pick out these highs, we could retrace. Did you trade? No, I don't trade before NFP. I don't trade before NFP. It's probably my worst trading day. I'm usually right. You're gonna take this macro. Good luck, brother. Short or long? You're gonna try and get it long, huh? You could get a nice trade to here. Like it's if we inverse this, I think there's a pretty good chance we go and take those highs. If it was more than 2R, I would take. Made 1% on shorts. We take those. You can get like 1.7R there. You see a bearish case, only targeting retracement levels. If you want to target, if you think we can get a deeper retracement, I personally don't see any bearish case. Like, yeah, we're in a deep premium, but for me to be convinced it's actually gonna go lower, like we're just forming the hourly. Like I think we're just waiting for market structure. I am not entering long now. It's not even in discount. It's yeah. You're overall bearish. Hey, good luck, Bando. If Bando sees a bearish case, but I would just trust your instinct. You know. I think if we're going down, it's simply to retracement. Is it possible? It's possible. Yeah, I just don't think so. I don't think we come down here. It's possible. I don't think so. I think this is the drawn liquidity. Yeah. Nice, Zach. Good shit, brother. One more day. Slow and steady, brother. Slow and steady. See if we can get or 25%. If we get like the hourly candle opens, touches the 15-minute 50%, that would be nice. We'll see when ES takes out the sell side, or if that happens around the same time, that'd be really good. And 800 on 8%, I could withdraw 2K. Good stuff, bro. Get your payout, brother. Stay locked in. You got this. You got this shit. Shite. We wouldn't have like if we formed a 5-minute bearish fair value gap, like then I'd be maybe looking for potential. Like I'd be convinced that we can come down here. But every single time, like if you're entering short, in this, like for me at least, I would just be thinking like at any point it could look to reverse from this discount. TP hit, good shit, brother. Bando's happy. Good shit, Bando. Made another 1.5K. Good stuff, brother. I'm looking at this fair value gap. You got break even? That's so sad, bro. That's sad. I would be hurting. Okay, we took out the sell side on ES. Still 4 minutes until 10. So not as early as I was hoping for. But within the next 5 minutes, we could potentially form a breaker to take a long off of. So yeah, don't trust other people, bro. Trust yourself, man. You're the GOAT. 4 hours closing bearish. Hey man, if you're bearish, be bearish. Don't listen to me, you know? I'm just here showing my stuff. Don't worry about me. No, I'm saying there's no breaker block yet. I'm saying, but within the next, like, by the time we reach 10 a.m., a breaker block could form. And that's what I'd be waiting for. Because I want to see, like, I want to basically see this hourly fair value gap. If we close up this hourly, that definitely changes things. There's org 50%. 50-minute fair value gap almost fully rebalanced. The hourly fair value gap's probably closed up now. Yeah, there it is. No more hourly fair value gap. That should be the rebalance. OGCE delivered. Gatie watch DM really model. What's DM? The hourly fair value gap is the 7 a.m. high. Okay, this is your hourly immediate rebalance. So we could go lower from here a little bit. Can we undo this move? I like that we didn't raid any buy side. We left relative equal highs. Let's see. I need to see an inversion or a breaker. And I wouldn't want to see this 15-minute inverse. They kind of work out to be the same level. I think I'll mark this out. 15 minutes to be low. It could go to data lows, yeah. It could. Org lows also here. Org 75% overlaps with data lows pretty nicely, so it could go there. One more minute until 10. This is why it's good to wait. I like to wait till 10 because usually by 10, I mean sometimes 10:30, like just 2 hours after the data release, but you get like a pretty clear picture of what's going on. What would I want to see? Now at this point, yeah, at this point, there's no hourly fair value gap. So I'd really just want to see a reaction from the immediate rebalance there. That's pretty much it. And I'd want to see the 15-minute fair value gap be respected, obviously. So if we get those two things in confluence with 50% org, could get a nice trade. We just tapped into the 1 minute. Okay, there, we can use this level. And we'll see. We're not going to force this. We had a really good trading week, by the way, so let's see if we respect the 15 minutes to be low, which is pretty much the last level. If we don't respect this level, I'll probably become bearish and look for a retracement, and maybe we can get a short. 10 a.m. now. There's your 10 a.m. open. 10 a.m. doesn't have a high yet, so it's a good sign. But let's see. Can we take out the sell side? It should be sell side. 75% org's pretty much the level we're looking for. I still liked long, but it has been pretty heavy. Let's see. I don't feel like I missed out on anything here. I don't like this. Even in hindsight, I can't take a trade like this. Now when we have relative equal highs Yeah, we had a fair value gap, but there's no retracements there. Really. So this is what I was talking about the breaker. Someone asked me. So like, well, we have time for the breaker now. It's the price action is there for it to potentially form. So if we formed a breaker here with a bullish fair value gap, I'll take that long. And we can finish the rest off of this macro. The fact that we're wicking, I think it's gonna go lower though, but let's see. Caught the downside for 1462 with one con. Nice, brother. Good job. %50 delivered before 10 a.m. 9:56 candle. I'm so mad at myself. Gonna gamble. Good luck, bro. Be careful, man. It's Friday. Trading week's almost over. You gotta trust yourself always. First step would be the breaker. That wouldn't be enough for me. I'd want to see this inverse most likely, or if we just formed a bullish fair value gap. So basically, we're trading off the 15-minute fair value gap. Again, this could just be a retracement. It's kind of the same thing as before now, right? Well, not quite, because I'm about to get some fast pickups, but give me a quick rundown if you can. Hype me up. Quick rundown of Top Step. It's pretty clean, bro. There's not much to it. If you want to pass, you can pass in 2 trades max. Yeah, I like this. I like this, I think. We scan the other time frame. That's a 2-minute fair value gap. We'd have to inverse for me to. I have to wait for the 2-minute down $9. I have to do past 1 minute. Okay, that's okay, bro. Good risk management, bro. Is that what you normally risk, or is that lower than usual? Yeah, I mean there is a 1-minute breaker, but trying to pick the bottom here is quite difficult. That different long going to take new lows or something. SMT. Yeah, I want a long as well, but like for me, the ultimate confirmation is if we inverse this. Could be too late at that point, because then we're already in the 5 when my first target's hit. What did I pay us, right? How much is the 50K plus activation fee? All of their activation fees are 150. It's the same for every account. I don't like this wick. If we form a 2-minute fair value gap, good shit, Zach. That's really good, brother. Really good. Could look for something like this. Be a little bit patient here. See if a 2-minute fair value gap forms. I like the 1-minute, but it did not form clean. Just because we have a 1-minute fair value gap, it doesn't align with the other time frames. And if you know, once I release my trading book, you'll see that every time I'm on the 1-minute time frame looking for an entry, I need to scan 2 and 3. And if it doesn't look convincing on 2 and 3, I don't take the trade. I have to wait. And that has saved me so many losses. That has saved me more losses than anything. Just waiting patiently on to see other confirmations. Like for example, if we get the inversion here on ES, that would be a nice confirmation. Even if it's forming 22nd. Not the best. When's the book gonna drop? My first video will come out this weekend. I'm gonna wait for the I'm gonna wait for it to tap into the 2 minute, see how it reacts, and then use my price delivery continuum theory entry model. And we'll go from there. Okay, there's the 2 minute fair value gap. So I'm not taking that, but I am on the 15-second chart, seeing if we can get an inversion fair value gap on the 15-second, and I'll take that instead. Makes sense? That's my price delivery continuum theory entry model. I'll wait for a 15-second fair value gap or a 15-second inversion or something. To basically see, are we going to respect this or not? And it'll be not as good of a fill, but it'll be a higher probability of it playing out, right? So that's the trade-off there. If we get a 15-second order block, like anything on the 15-second time frame, ideally it's a fair value gap though, or an inversion fair value gap. I'm watching the 15-second chart here. I'll let you guys know what I see. This is a low, if this is your smart money reversal, this is your low risk buy. Like I'll wait for a second stage off the inversion or something. Looks like we're forming a 15-second fair value gap. If we do, I'll take it. Stop loss will come to this low. We are forming a 15-second fair value gap. 20105. 20105 is my entry. And we are almost instantly stopped out. I didn't even get to put the order in. Okay, wow. I literally did not even get to put the order in. We took one trade, lost 100 only. So I'll look for one more because that was only 100. We'll take one more trade risk. I literally did not even get to put the order in. That 15-second fair value gap right there got absolutely obliterated. That's okay. It was very small risk, so if we take this low and form a breaker, that'll be the only trade we'll take. Take the low, form a breaker. Breaker mitigation maybe. I could have waited for the inversion here on ES. That probably would have been the best thing to do. But the 50-second fair value gap really faked me out there. I wouldn't want to see any lower than this. If we get the SMT here, that's the best case scenario. No SMT. We took up the sell side. So again, same kind of concept. If we get the breaker, that's good. If we don't get the breaker, then no trade. We're probably done for the day. But we can wait for the 1050 macro. Yeah, it looks like this is going lower. Should have held short, dang it. No, it's hindsight. But yeah, you can put it in your journal. Don't beat yourself up over it. Reverse the entire NFP move. I mean, it's been seen before. You can take afternoon? No, I don't take afternoon. Not on Fridays. We're almost at the org low. 15-minute sell side been taken. 15-minute fair value gap here. Like I said, if we start trading above that, if we get the 1 minute confirmation here, if we get this inversion, I'll go long. That'll be my last trade within this time frame. If it doesn't form, we'll probably wait for 1050 macro. Looks like we're going straight to sell side. London lows, Asia lows, maybe. Wow. We're back almost at the weekly fair value gap level. Did you take that sexy short? Nope. I was bullish. Waiting for the 50-minute pullback. Did this fair value gap? I don't know if we'll get that. That's a long. That's 110 points. I mean, maybe. All right. If we get this inversion here, yeah, I wouldn't mind taking that long. That'll probably be like the only opportunity for a long, in my opinion. Third was bearish. Nice. When do you think is the best entry from a FEG or inversion? It doesn't matter to me. I use both. I don't want to chase too hard. I only want to risk 100 on this next trade. Because I lost 90 on the first one. I don't want to lose more than 200 today. Let's see if we get the inversion. I still think we can flip this hourly candle. But who knows? But at least target the 15-minute fair value gap. I mean, you have 100K challenge? Nope. I only usually buy 50Ks. I like these relative equal highs that were left up here. I like this low resistance, relative equal highs here, relative equal highs here. I like that wick. Can this candle go bullish? See if this candle can go bullish. Trading above that low. I like the setup. I need to see the inversion now. Two-minute, yeah, it's all pretty much the same. If we get the inversion, I'll trust it. I'll have to break even at these highs, 15-minute fair value gap. Waiting for the inversion. And I'll break even after we take these highs. I'll look for a full TP there. I'll answer that question in a bit. If this fails, only 1-minute bullish fair value gap. Don't want to see the inversion. We could look for another 15-second off this 1-minute fair value gap. Tapped into the 1-minute there. How many points stop loss will this be? 49 points. It's 2 micros on this trade. 49 points. Yeah, it's 2 micros. And then on my combine, we'll do 1 micro. If we get the inversion, we'll take it. If we get the inversion, I'll enter long 1 micro on my combines and 2 micros here. And we could do 2 actually. We'll do 2 on both. No inversion. No inversion, no 15-second fair value gap. We have to wait. Why is my stop loss there? It's covering the low of this fair value gap. Could also put it here. I'm gonna put it here. So I don't want to see it trade to the low of the inversion there. As long as it covers any fair value gap, it's good. I'm happy with it. This fair value gap it covers. It shouldn't really give much drawdown if this forms anyways. I'll enter if we get the inversion. What do you mean by inversion? A breaker? No, I mean inversion fair value gap right here. I will enter 2 markets buy, 2 micros buy. I'm gonna enter right here, guys. As soon as it ticks down, next candle. All right, we're in longs. I might have to break even. Let's see how this goes. I'm targeting up here these relative equal highs, but there is a 15-minute fair value gap right there. Do I think we can get through it? I don't know. We'll have to see. The first step would be this 5-minute. I'm looking for us to potentially flip. I'm going to give this trade some leeway. I kind of have to. I mean, I don't have to do anything, but if we form a 1-minute bullish fair value gap, we'll put our stop loss at this low. I'll put my stop loss there, and I'll deal with it if however this trade goes. Like, yeah, it really, yeah. See, like I probably should I break even this? That's the 15-minute fair value gap. This trade it doesn't look like a winner, to be honest. But I still have a little bit of faith. I'm gonna hold on to it. I'll suffer the consequences if I'm wrong. Why don't you wait for a retest? I don't care about a retest. I need to lower my trigger, probably more contrast to a trade when I run trigger. No, I don't pyramid. I'm not good enough to pyramid. We got a 2-minute inversion here. There is a 2-minute breaker there. That's your change in the state of delivery. Our stop loss covers. Could put our stop loss here at the breaker low. Do we want to put the breaker low? 2-minute FEG candle low. I like my stop loss here. This forms as a breakaway, and then this fair value gap holds. That would be nice. That would be best case scenario. I think we're gonna stick with this one, guys. I think we're just gonna stick with this one. Yep, there is an SMT there. You are right about that. You are right about that, brother. I want to see this form as an order block. If we fail to form this as an order block, I might break even. It should go above this candle pretty smoothly, especially after tapping into the 2-minute fair value gap here. So we have a 2-minute fair value gap here. Put our stop loss here, 2066. Let's do that. Covers the breaker, covers the second candle, the 2-minute fair value gap, covers the 1-minute. I like that stop loss. 1 tick below, 206. 6575. We did not form the order block. This candle, next candle should form it, or I mean, yeah, we'll be stopped out by then anyway, so 30-point stop. Looks like it's hunting our stop loss here. Might just be wrong. Yeah, the 50-minute fair value gap short was the better option there. Looks like it, but could go lower, could go higher from here. Still possible. Still possible. Stop loss is there for a reason. Think it'll go lower? Yeah, not the reaction I wanted to see from the 50-minute fair value gap. Maybe I was asking for too much, expecting it to inverse. I should probably stop myself here because the way this candle's forming, it should instantly go up. I'll just let it hit my stop loss with probably a loss for today. There is a little tiny 3-minute fair value gap. We just tapped in by 1 tick. But yeah, this is probably a stop loss here. Is this a unicorn confirmation? No. Even if it was, this would be a low probability unicorn. We could put our stop loss higher now because if it goes any lower, we're putting our stop loss here, guys. There it is. We are out. Still below the threshold of our max loss. Only minus 85 on this account. We could look for one more trade on this account, but on these ones, we're done. So minus 185 on these combines. Pretty good risk management there, I'd say. Pretty good risk management there, I'd say. And we could just try the short, to be honest, with the inversion there. We inversed to 2-minute. We didn't close just yet. Yeah, I might short this inversion. All right, let's give it a go. This is the last trade. Stop loss is going here. Only taking this on one account. And this will be a quick 2R trade. Right, that should be 2R. You can target even lower. The bear side does very hindsight. Yeah. Indeed it does. This will be the last trade. Only because I only took one trade on this account. The 15-minute fair value gap retracement. I should have negated my bias there and I should have shorted this. It takes precedent over what happened here, I think. I mean, I like what happened here, but it definitely got faked out. It was a fake long. I should have known that. That was a silly mistake from me, to be honest. And we'll just take this quick 2R and we won't even ask for more. If it gives it to us, we'll take the 2.4. 2.4R. Put our stop loss here. So we're in the short off the 2-minute inversion. We didn't get the best fill, of course, but that's okay because it's still 2R. Playing off the 15-minute city and the SMT here. So let's see how this goes. Very complicated, just a sell side here that was put in. Could go lower, but we're just going to take it there. I think you should make slower. What does that mean? Trail my stop here. If this candle closes bearish, it did not close bearish. Not the best stop loss. I've had better. Ooh, closed bearish. Nice. This reminds me of the issue thing, like near it, above the issue on target, any equal higher low, it forms a new higher low and reverses above the issue on target. Any equal higher low, it just forms a new higher low near it, then reverses. Like it doesn't take out the equal highs or lows, is what you're saying? I'd have to see an example. Like that's a very specific scenario. It's kind of hard to picture exactly what you're saying. I want to see this form as a bearish order block. I have to see like a specific scenario, my brother. I'm gonna go with the stop loss here, guys. We could look to hold this longer at break even. Could target like Asia and London lows. That asking for too much? Cause 10:30. That's pretty early. And then we'd have the full model completed. I think we should go for it, huh? What do you guys think? London lows? Cause it's pretty freaking bearish order flow right now. We do have an SMT there. We could break even this and just let it go. We never hit TP anyway, so let's put this at break even and hope for the best. I think we can do that. That's fine. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Can you help me understand this? If price forms a rejection block against your price should not have no rejection block, so I should kill the trade and nullifies the order block. Yep, makes sense. Trim one? No, I don't partial under 2R. Would trimming one make me break even on the day? No, it wouldn't even. Because if I took one off here, that's 42 points. 42 points. How much did we lose on the first trade? I don't even know. 86. We could take one off here because it would guarantee the break even. Sure, we'll take one off here. We'll take one off here. Only because it guarantees the break even. Only because it guarantees the break even. But I mean guarantees like break even on the day. Trim one. Oh, yes. Can you help me understand this? Yeah, so basically if there is a rejection block and there's an order block, right? So right here, rejection block, let me give a better example. Here's a good example. This is a order block, bearish order block, right? This is a rejection block. If price comes all the way up into here, taps the rejection block, this order block then becomes invalidated. There you go, brother. Looks like we might break even. There is an SMT there, so that's why I'm break even. Two-minute tapped in. 3-minute, I don't know what's going on. Yes, making a new lower low. Should go lower on NASDAQ too. Let's see. It's a pretty, like, very specific concept. It doesn't like take out the highs and lows, gets back down and take all of them. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Like, if to put what you're saying in like general concepts, if you're entering a trade and it's going the opposite direction, it's most likely your down liquidity was just wrong. So you said you're targeting equal highs. See if we can hit TP1 there and get break even on the day. Really? Equal lows? Okay. Let's see. You said, let me find your message. When I target equal highs or lows, it just forms a new high or low reverses. Yeah, it depends. Like that's a very general metric on the LB. Good luck, brother. It's still 10:30, so that's why I say I think we have room for lower. Because it's 10:30. Like I don't think this hourly candle is gonna flip. And order flow has been pretty bearish ever since we inverse this. So yeah. Leaving one to low of week might be a good play. Possible, yeah. If we take London lows, Asia lows is possible. Relative equal lows there. What's your opinion on your entry? Your order block right here, this one. Not the best. Now it's not the best now because we already took out the low on ES. But it's a tough one. Are we seeing a liquidity grab on the upside? Looks like we're gonna break even this one, guys. So I shouldn't take it. I wouldn't take it. That's my opinion. You gotta follow your model. The best advice I can give you, brother. My model would say no. Too risky, yeah. Looks like it's gonna fail anyways. There you go. Break even on the trade, guys. So down 90 on the funded this day, down 185 on the other account. We broke even that trade. Oh wow. Interesting. Interesting again. Immediate rebalance right there. Difficult market structure. I'm not gonna take any more trades. I'm happy with how I did this week. All right, we're halfway passing this account. Right, this account's funded now. It's only minus 90. Not a big deal. There's no need to do anything crazy. There's no need to do anything crazy. I'm really happy with the results this week. This week was really good for us. This week was really good for us. Did I see that candle? Yes, I saw it. If we didn't take the low and move higher, we could create space further move down. What do I think is going to happen now? I don't know. Order flow, bearish order flow is starting to consolidate now. It's kind of starting to fizzle out. You know, like it was very heavy here. Now it's starting to fizzle out. So, do we have what it takes to get down here? Possible. Daily candle still bullish, but could reverse. You could target the daily low, right? If the daily candle is gonna flip, you can target the daily low. But as for a setup short, I don't know if right, the macro maybe. I'm really happy with my risk management. Like it feels like we lost a lot of trades, right? But I'm only down 90 on the funded, which is like 1/2 of my max less. And we're only down 185 on the 3 combines. So like this is why I like to risk little. Like if I lost more than that, I'd be like feeling the urge to like make it back, you know? Like I'd be like, let me look for one more, maybe I can make it back, or you know, like I just go trade the PM session and I tilt or something. But when I lose like 185, for example, I don't care. I'll walk away. I can walk away and enjoy the rest of my day, you know? Can you guys relate to that? I'm sure you guys can relate to the fact that like some days, like if you lost, like you just have an urge to like try to make it back. But if you lose so little, but I have the feeling that's too risky. It's not even just risky. It's just not really a clean setup. I mean, look what's happening now. I can't even tell you what I think is gonna happen now. I don't know. I don't have a clean prediction. We have SMT at the lows. You can see SMT. I think we can probably run these lows, relative equal lows. You can wait for the macro, maybe more confidence there. I mean, could this hourly candle really flip? This is 10 a.m. open. If we get above 10 a.m. open, that would be crazy. Usually lunch is not bad during NFP, but I'm happy with my week, guys. I don't think I'm gonna take any more trades. Like I lost 2 trades today, but we're only minus 90 on the funded, and we're only minus 185 on the combines. That's very low. I'm happy to walk away. Like I don't feel any urge to make it back or any urge to like try to end positive on the day. Like we had a good week. I don't really have like any impulse. Like if I feel like if I were to have risked more and lost more, I'd feel like more panicked to try and make it back. But I'm chilling right now. Like I can walk away. Maybe that's because, we won throughout the week, right? But I don't know. Like I'm personally happy to walk away with this. I feel like if I lose one of them, my day is screwed up. How do I fix my thoughts? Well, we could risk less, right? That's a possibility. It's okay if your thoughts are messed up as long as you don't act. Like in the past, when I lost like 400 in one day, I would go and I would trade until I made that 400 back or I blew my account. Like I would keep going. As long as you're not doing that, then it doesn't really matter. Whatever, you're gonna feel like shit, but who cares? Suck it up. As long as you stick to your rules, it's fine. Um, if that's not you and you are doing dumb stuff, so you gotta just know yourself. Some of our stocks are up, some of our stocks are down. I still kind of see the longs, but I don't know. Yeah, the candle is pretty bearish. Can't lie about that. But now we're just consolidating. I'll start journaling on the side. So yesterday we did not journal. We will go back and journal. Look at that, guys. The hourly candle might actually flip. Look at the hourly candle now, yo. Might flip bullish. Who knows? You're taking the long? If it forms? Hasn't formed. Perfect S&T reaction. If I were to take, I mean, I don't want to like influence you. I want you to focus. Like, you do your thing. But 1 minute fair value gap is there. Like in a situation like this, I'd wait for a price delivery continuum theory entry. PDCT. I'll just start saying I'm not gonna say that whole mouthful every time. But I'd wait for a PDCT entry. We close below OTE there. Like if we formed a 15-second inversion right here, that would be my entry. Personally, just saying personally. So for example, right here, no inversion there. I'd wait for the inversion on the 15-second and I would take it and I just put my stop loss here. That's my price delivery continuum theory entry model. So it would be like this. We did form a 15-second bullish fair value gap, but I don't want to see the inversion. And we got no inversion, see? So no trade. That's how I do it, at least. It's still valid if we were to inverse this. So I wouldn't take this. I'm not taking this, but let's say we get the inversion, or if we get the order block inversion bullish fair value gap, I would take that. It would be something like this, probably on the order block. It'd have to close above here first, obviously. Then we can target the buy side. Relative equal highs on ES. If this candle closed the bullish, yes, I would take this. Like, let's see if I got filled. You get filled right here on the order block high there. Does it look like a winning trade? Yeah, it does, to be honest. That'll probably play out, maybe. What's the 1 minute looking like? The 1 minute order block hasn't formed yet, so you could wait for that. Yeah, looks not bad. Could also just take this inversion. I like the relative equal highs on ES. Kind of depends how we react to this. If we get the mitigation, that's your full chain of state delivery then, and it's pretty clean. US.3, yeah, honestly, I'm tempted to take this too, but I think it's best if I just walk away. I think it's valid too, brother. I think it's valid too. If this inverses. Where's your stop loss? Or did you enter? You're trying to enter on the inversion. Or did you enter on this inversion? Wait, which inversion? Silver bullet, M5 FEG short. Silver bullet's long gone, in my opinion. This was your silver bullet right here. This was your silver bullet, in my opinion. Yeah, the lows there pretty good. You could even put it here, in my opinion, at the order block. This could be a propulsion block. Oh, this could be a really good propulsion block, actually. See if it forms. Even that would be 2R. Order block. That's your order block, and this would become your propulsion block. Let's see if it forms. I've never taken a propulsion block entry. It has to form. Obviously, it hasn't formed yet, right? It needs to actually. Shouldn't go below. So see, like the idea, this is why your stop loss can be here instead of here. So you would save actually a decent amount of points because this is a rejection block. It shouldn't trade to the rejection block. It'll nullify the order block. So your stop loss can be just above the rejection block, you know? It's a little way to save a little bit more stop loss. So I'm not saying you, but me personally, I would put my stop loss right there. If you want a little bit more, sure, you can put it at the order block low. But really, it should not tap in there. Now, it could tap in there and still go up. Like, it could take the low fully. Yeah, but me personally, I would put my stop loss there. That's just me. It also covers 50% of that wick, which is nice. You can put 75% of the wick, I guess. And you do have a gray pool here. That's just the 1 minute time frame, obviously. The other time frame, things look different. Okay, let's see. Does it hold? This was your stop loss. Looks like it's holding so far, but who knows? We didn't even take out any major buy side there. I'm actually pretty surprised we didn't come up here. Like all that just to wick. 177 points. Came back, put a low for that candle, I guess. The hourly candle is bullish currently. Yeah, that's actually quite surprising. We just kind of reversed, you know? We just kind of reversed. I guess it was just a buy model and sell model there. Sure. I guess I can see that. See if this plays out. Like, I want to put this in my journal, but looks like an SL? I don't think so. I don't know where you got filled, but I mean, it's not the cleanest trade. We never got the inversion here. It's not the cleanest, but you got the clean bullish fair value gap, right? Yeah, it looks pretty good, to be honest. I think it's clean at least. 3-minute OB. Like, I know it looks scary here, and you're thinking like, oh, it's gonna. But remember that it's designed, you know, like that's how it is. This is a wick. Like this is like. I want you to pretend that this wick is a fair value gap. That's literally how it is. You know, like this is a wick. This is a fair value gap. It's the same, you know. So you can trust this. I mean, obviously your narrative and bias and all that stuff matters, but you can trust this rejection block and order block. wick on the 2-minute, 3-minute. There's your buy side. Would have played out nicely. Yeah, nice, bro. Did you close it, or are you still in? I don't want to see like bigger candles coming through here, though. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't want to see it slow down now that it inversed. It should go, literally just go straight. I would, I don't want to like, yeah, you're right, bro. Win or loss doesn't matter. I would chill my stop here if it was me personally. I wouldn't want to see a trade lower than the inversion low. Ideally, it stays in the upper half of this inversion fair value gap. Should not really go lower if it's going to TP. You can put TP here. You can put a TP at the volume imbalance. This fair value gap. This fair value gap. This fair value gap. You could put it at the 10 a.m. high. Oh wait, we're already at the 10 a.m. high. Yeah. Yeah, pretty difficult NFP in my opinion. Like we just kind of had this expansion move just from this fair value gap, but you don't even know where it's rejecting from really. Like there isn't much market structure there. And then we just aggressively inversed this fair value gap, took out the sell side, and now it looks like we're coming back to at least 50% of the range, I'd say. Another thing you can target. We never hit org low, I don't believe. Respected 75% of the org pretty nicely. That's your buy side taken. Let's see if we can get 50% of the range. I'm just tape reading this, by the way. You have a pretty good stop loss if you took the order block. Taking it at the inversion. Do I think we have what it takes to expand? Yeah, honestly, I do. I think we have what it takes to come back up here. Do we? Do I? I don't know. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Who knows? Boom, brother. TP smash. Nice, man. I think that was a really good long. Pretty good probabilities. All right, these are the quadrants of the 4-hour wick. I'll probably be just watching this. See if we can get into 25%. How we react at 25%, right? That matters. $0.85. Why, dude? Why is it so hard to just? Okay, there. Good, right? Good shit, brother. It's really good. All right, let's see how we react to these quadrants. Now that I think about it, it's freaking inversed, but you must make 4K more than you pass your funded. Good stuff, my man. Good stuff, brother. It's really clean. Hey man, I'm happy to help you, brother. I'm happy to help as long as you're learning and you're following your model. That's what matters. Confidence is good, you know? What I think would make you even more confident is if you wrote out your model, like you just know, like you don't even have to question your confidence. You say, "Oh yeah, like have an entry model for this," you know? Like let's say we played off a fair value gap and you're waiting for an inversion, you're like, "Okay, if it forms order block, I'll take it." Like you can write those steps out. And then you know next time if this forms, you don't even have to question yourself. You say, is this one of my entry models? Yes, it is. All right, then take it. You know? For example. That's what helps me. I have all my criteria written out, and I'll release my book. It'll be there, but I have all my criteria written out. Yeah, so you could have one for that too. Just be like, okay, did we enter a key level with an SMT thing? Blah blah blah. Yes. Okay. Trade. Don't even think about it. There is no. Do I think it's gonna go? No. Did it? Whatever your criteria is, you know. That way you never have to question it ever again. You can even write that part too. You say, if I'm not confident, wait for another fair value gap to form. Then take that one. You can do that. Nothing wrong with that. You know? That's the importance of a trading system. It'll like eliminate all the psychological issues you face. You predetermine how much you're willing to risk. You predetermine how much you're willing to make. You predetermine how many trades you're willing to take. All this stuff. So nothing, like you're trying to minimize the amount of errors you can make while trading. You know? So we graded this wick. Yeah, short right now wouldn't really make sense in my opinion. The fact that we came back all the way up here, I mean, we took out the 15-minute buy side. I guess if you were bearish, you could make an argument. But for me, it doesn't make sense because the hourly candle flipped bullish after hitting the key level. So I'd expect it to start making its work higher. 75%, 50% of the wick, maybe. Could even undo the whole move. Like I was bullish weekly power of 3, so I'm a little confuzzled. I still think we could still go higher, to be honest, you know? Just because we went down aggressively here doesn't mean we can't go back higher. This is an MMXM all in itself too. So could we get back up here to the relative equal highs? There's 75%. Like see if we formed a bullish fair value gap through it, you could target 50%. Like that could be a model in itself. 2R right there. Let's just tape read it and see if it happens. There's also this fair value gap to be cautious of. But this is like you're gonna see this at the discount array shortly. Alright, these levels. AMD was at once. I didn't remember structure sits in a retracement. Your higher time frame will determine that for you, my brother. So about the higher time frame, and you can use the market structure as well, obviously, but yeah, mostly the higher time frame will tell that for you. Let's tape read this trade, or you know what? Let's demo trade it. We will demo trade this. Look at that, 75% tapped in perfectly right there. Not a coincidence, man. It's not a coincidence. That wick is a fair value gap. Use it. It's free knowledge, free information. I think we make a run here to 50%, or at least this fair value gap. Remaining pretty heavy so far. Tapped into the volume imbalance. I don't want to stay here and watch what happens. Still the macro, right? We still have 50 to 1110. Mark this out with graded lines, and then we have 950 to 1010. Look at that, bro. 950 the high of the move, 1010 the low of the move, bro. And people say macros are like 920 and 940. What are you saying, bro? Can it get literally more perfect as this? This is the most beautiful macro delivery I've ever seen in my life. 950 literally formed the high of the move, and then 1010 formed the low. That's absolutely beautiful. You know what else you can grade? The opening range. Let's grade that. Your opening range, high and low. Supposedly, you can grade your opening range high and low. You can also grade the RTH gap, is probably best. That's where we opened. This is where we closed. Let's see how we're using these levels now. We got to 50%. Test. Yeah, nice. I think the 4-hour wick is the cleanest grade so far. Let's go back to grading the 4-hour wick. Am I expecting a range day? I mean, hard to say. What am I expecting now? It's really hard to say what I'm expecting now. I think it's still possible we come up towards the Monday equal highs. That was my drawn liquidity at the beginning of the stream. We took some longs, we lost, but we've managed our risk really well, so we lost only a little. But I still think it's possible we go up there. Yeah, I really do. Okay, you know what? Let me just put black lines here. There you go. Now we can effectively grade it at whatever we want. There. Beautiful. There is a 5-minute fair value gap there. In OTE, I guess it depends how we kind of react to this level, to be honest. I think we can get up into here for sure. If we inverse this, then we can run up to the highs, most likely. I'm curious to see how we react to this. I think we can get one more leg higher here, tapping into the 5-minute, taking out that high. From there, it's hard to say, because that's your OTE of the range. Like lunch continuation, possible. We're right about at OTE. There's the 5-minute fair value gap tapped in. That would have been your TP. See if we can get 50%. We made our way up, back up there, forming a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. Quickly, go to the 15-minute chart here and post what happened yesterday. to finish my journal. Oh, also gotta do the 1 minute chart. Putting this in my journal. So price action from yesterday, 9:30 went up. We only went up. Jason consolidated. All right, what's happening here? The candles have slowed down, that's for sure. Maybe I'll stay here till 10:50. See what happens. We have a 15-minute fair value gap here from London that supported price pretty well. Right, that's the one we tried to long off of. Unfortunately, we got stopped out, and then it pretty much played out. Right, we wanted those relative equal highs. Maybe we could have closed 3R or something. But yeah, what we wanted pretty much played out. Pretty much played out. That's your 15-minute fair value gap. Was 2/10 Tuesday? 2 was a Wednesday. Put that in my journal. I never got a picture of Tuesday's price action. Could have sworn I had this in my journal. So I must have deleted or something. This is the 3rd, which was yesterday. Then today, let's see what happens here. So we formed a 3-minute fair value gap, just tapped in. There is a 5-minute fair value gap there. The 3-minute holds. We get the full buy model. I'm gonna stay here and see what happens. Do we get through this 5-minute? I mean, yeah, this is really slow, to be honest. It's quite slow now. What is this box? would do we're at 125. Our first target level is there at 125. I got the first target levels out of curiosity. Microsoft looks awful. Okay, yeah, not bad. 15-minute candle. It is starting to wick. The inverse to 5-minute. Yeah, that could just be it, you know? The OTE 5-minute entry there. Then we go lower. Looks like it'll go lower. I will put this in the journal. Friday New York game session. And we'll come back later in the day, mark out the 15-minute, see what happened. This is still my drawn liquidity, but could it be done for today? Could target that next week. You know what? I never checked. How's ES trading on the daily chart? I never actually checked that. The relative equal highs there. ES looks pretty freaking bullish. A lot of large asks to go out there. I think we could get up there for sure. All right, well, that's it from you guys. I'm gonna go make some breakfast. See you guys live every day next week. Let's look at the economic calendar next week. Quite curious. Oh, that's lame. Monday, Tuesday has no news. CPI and PPI though. Crude oil. FMC minutes. Interesting. Well, I'll be signing out, guys. See you guys tomorrow, Monday. I'll be posting a video this week, and I'll at least post the part of the video of my trading system book. I'll at least post part of it in I'll post part of it of the video and see if like whatever section. I think I'm gonna do. Like I have to do it in order. What news is two-step delivery? That's FOMC, my brother. You said anything is order block exhaustion? No, but once a PD array, like you don't want to just keep using the same PD array over and over again. Like until the drawn liquidity is met. So for example, this fair value gap right here on the 50-minute time frame, it's not exhausted. This works for any PD array. It's not exhausted here. I mean, like in this case, you can say it's exhausted because we took out the buy side, right? But if you were bullish, let's say we came back down here. I think there's an SMT here. You can still use this fair value gap. Like look at the 50-minute time frame. Like it's just respecting the 50-minute time frame fair value gap. On the hourly, it's respecting the order block. You know, like it's all the same. It's all fractal. So you can use a PD rate more than once. But like, let's say for example, this order block respected price. We came up here and then we failed to inverse this fair value gap. I wouldn't expect it to come back down here, tap the order block, and then go. Like it's possible, but that's unlikely, you know? We tapped the order block, so now this should be an inversion. For example, right? Although I think this is going to go lower. But if we do inverse, then there's a good chance, you know? Put a paper trade on here. We'll put one paper trade on here just for fun. Although we did not even get the inversion. If anything, I should short this, but it's more fun to go long because the TP is better. All right, we're in a paper trade. We'll see if this plays out. I'm not even going to stay here and wait. Take care, brother. Hope everything's good. Even that's not 100 ticks. That's crazy. Paper one. Let's see. Who knows? I might be into this top up. Anyways, I'll be closing the charts. Make sure I don't have any orders open on my combines. I don't think I do. All right. See you guys next week. Peace out. Thanks for coming, guys.